John Maxwell Coetzee, a South African writer who won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 2003, is considered one of the most important authors of our centuries. His works often examine important themes like race, violence, colonialism, humanity, and ethics, often challenging readers to think deeply about these issues. Some of his best-known works are Disgrace, Waiting for the Barbarians, and Life and Times of Michael K. These novels feature a simple but cold writing style and intellectual ideas while also providing detailed description of characters' inner lives and actions. Coetzee uses these stories to explore the problems of colonialism and to ask questions about what it means to be human. One key feature of Coetzee's writing is his ethical approach to representing characters and situations. As a white South African man raised in a European humanist tradition, Coetzee's works reflects both the personal and historical moral struggles related to colonialism. Instead of direct critique, Coetzee uses literary techniques to ask difficult questions about colonialism and its effects, which gives his works a postmodern feel. A common strategy Coetzee uses is creating complex characters. In Waiting for the Barbarians and Disgrace, the main characters are intellectuals with liberal humanist values. But when they are dealing with marginalized peer groups, such as women or natives, they often act in ways that show their complicity in the power structure around them. For example, the magistrate in Waiting for the Barbarians sees a native girl as an object of desire, while in Disgrace, David Lurie believes his sexual relationship with a student is just a mere free choice. Through characters like this, Coetzee shows that the lines between the powerful and the powerless are not always clear and can depend on the situation, shedding light on both the personal morality of the colonizer and the collective corruption of colonial history. Coetzee is also very careful when writing about marginalized characters. For example, Friday in Fall has his tongue cut out, and Michael in Life and Times of Michael K. is also often silent. These characters communicate in other ways, like through their actions or gestures instead of speaking. In Life and Times of Michael K., Coetzee contrasts Michael's quiet existence with Western-educated characters like military doctors, to show this Western perspective can never fully understand the lives of marginalized people. Animals are also important symbols of Coetzee's works. In Life and Times of Michael K., the main character compared himself to a lizard or a termite, feeling more connected to these creatures than to people. In Disgrace, David Lurie compared his own fall from grace to a dog, but later takes part in a lecture to put down stray dogs, which leads him to a moral realization. By comparing people to animals, Coetzee challenged the traditional view that humans are superior and forces us to think about the relationship between humans and animals in a different perspective. Finally, Coetzee's works often have an allegorical, fable-like quality. In Waiting for the Barbarians and Life and Times of Michael K., the stories go beyond just criticizing colonialism in South Africa and ask broader questions about oppression and treatment of marginalized people. This universal message makes his work timeless, allowing readers to reflect on these issues no matter when or where they are living. Finally, by using complex characters, alternative ways of telling stories like silence and body language, animal symbolism, and allegorical narratives. Coetzee does more than just criticize the history of colonialism. His unique writing style and techniques challenge us to think about human experience in a different way and push beyond Western ideas about power, ethics, and what it means to be human.